Greetings, Aries. Welcome to your Gemini season reading. Happy Saturn in Aries as of today, May 24th. Saturn has moved out of your 12th house, thank God. Oh my God. And into your first house. You are all grown up. Yes, taking accountability, taking responsibility, but also doing the really hard work that makes you insanely successful. That's what we were all waiting for. And yeah, maybe people made you feel bad and like a charity case because you needed time to heal and feel. And yes, Saturn will move back into Pisces in September until February. And so there is a period, one more period of you needing to go through, revisit some of these areas that you've been healing for some years now. There will be a need to go back and do that inner work. But from now until September, you're looking at everything that you've been committed to. Like, what have I been doing? Why am I here? Why am I like, it's crazy looking at your life starting tonight on May 24th and through September, but just the next few weeks as you adjust to Saturn in your sign, you start to see that you are the massive opportunity, and all of these situations around you and these people around you, they just need you. And you're not realizing this in an arrogant way so that you can prop yourself up and make yourself look better than other people. You're realizing it because you're like, God, if I keep committing to all of these situations and these people and this madness, I'll never do the thing that I really want to do. I'll never do it the way that I want to do it because I'm trying to be helpful to all these people. Meanwhile, I need to just go ahead and take what I got and make it happen. So yeah, there are a lot of things that have been latched onto your energy that you're just literally walking away from. Like, you're just not doing it at all. At all. And there's no part of you that can convince yourself to do it. But there is a little bit of, fear or even hesitation, just because you still have so much heart for these people, and this transit is very fresh. So it is going to take a little time for Saturn to work its magic on you. And that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be soft or vulnerable or caring about the things or the situations that you've been being connected to, but it's time to leave those things behind. It's time to stop being what everybody needs you to be. No more of that, because you have thought that you needed to be the one to save everybody while Saturn is in Pisces. All of these people, they need you. They need your help. They need your skills. They need your talent. They need your, time. All these people, right? And it's like, yeah, well, I can't just stop being that for these people. But Saturn is here, and Saturn is like, the best way to be there for people? No, really. No, really. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the best way to help people out of what they're dealing with. Let's talk about it. The best way to help people out of what they're dealing with is not for you to go and take all of your mental energy and give it all to them. No. spend all of your energy being generous to them to the point where your stuff isn't flourishing because you're just over here being everybody's mama, savior. No. Saturn says the best thing that you can do for people is pray for them and do all the things that you want to do. Everything. Run towards it. Put all of your energy there. And it's like, oh, well, are you sure? What if they just need my love? Well, yeah, they'll find you. They'll find you. But this role that you've been playing where you're just sitting around waiting for people, and maybe you needed them. Maybe you have been so lost that it's like you guys have just been lost together. Okay, even if that's the case, and we are grateful for everyone who, you know, you've gone through this journey with, and you're not in any way working to set them back by any means, but it's time to choose yourself. Saturn in your first house, it's time to choose yourself and go, move forward, create at the level. If whatever you're doing or whoever you're doing it with is not at the level, they're not getting cut because they failed. You are just going to now be working at the level that you are on moving forward, and that is just it. Saturn Saturn can't stay in places that it just doesn't belong. Can have all of the love in the world, but when you are called to go to the next level of your career, the next level of your relationship, the next level of your home life or your health or whatever it is, you're not going to stay back because you want someone else to be comfortable with you being at a level that you just don't belong at anymore. Absolutely not. Sometimes your success does create pain for other people unintentionally, and that is okay. That's all right. So, I don't, you're not becoming the villain. You're becoming comfortable putting your legacy first because that's what everyone's doing. Even if their legacy involves other people, they're not putting your legacy before theirs. They're putting their legacy first. So why do you need to be the one to put everyone else's legacy before your own? It's done. It's just over. So there is this sense of, great success coming in here and great achievement coming in here with Saturn entering your sign tonight. But there is also this, you know, very real separation and boundary being created between you and everyone in your life who is not at the level within your legacy that you require them to be moving forward. And that doesn't mean that you're breaking up or that you're not going to connect with certain people at all anymore. But especially in a professional setting, oh yeah, you're definitely getting ready. You are in the process of moving to a different ring, you know. And so you got promoted. You're getting promoted. Okay, all that to say, you've been promoted, Aries, and it's exciting as hell. But when you're running ahead, even though you've been wanting to run ahead for so long and you haven't been able to, and you finally can run really far ahead and it feels incredible, it doesn't change the fact that there are people, behind you that you feel like you're leaving behind. Just don't think of it that way. It won't hurt so much. They're not gone. Things have just changed in a way that makes them different than they've ever been, and they'll never be the same again. But they're not gone. They're never gone. Okay? Let's talk about money a little bit here with this Saturnian energy, because all in all, yes, you need to put your vision first now. You have to. You have to. It's just gonna slow down your progress if you don't, but also your money if you don't. So, how do you now use this Saturn energy? The best thing about it is that, yes, there is a lot of physical work needed, but you know what? The biggest thing is just starting over. Whatever it is you've been doing, and I know we've gone through these cycles over and over, especially these moon cycles and the sun cycles and all the planetary cycles, right? All over and over, we've gone through them, and it's like, yeah, but I keep starting over, and then it's just like, I don't know, we're back at the same point over again, and I'm just like trying to convince myself that I deserve this thing, or I just keep finding myself in the same position over and over again, where it's like nothing's really happening. I'm not making more money. I'm not getting more successful. I'm not getting, bigger, right? And it's like, I know that that's what it has been, us just going in circles, but that's not the case anymore with Saturn in your sign. What you do physically now sticks, and it has a physical and financial return. And all you have to do is start over. And yes, there is a maturity that will happen through this transit within you, but you're actually quite mature. You're actually quite ready for these opportunities. And so don't overthink what you need to put out, or how you need to put things out, or how you need to create, or how you need to do, or how you need to talk. Just bring fresh energy into whatever it is that you're doing. Start from the beginning, speak slowly, and be clear about what it is that you've always wanted, and stand in it fully now and watch it fly towards you. The money, the success, the abundance, the winds are so loud and they don't stop. I've been saying that so much now because Busta Rhymes, the blessings don't stop. It makes me laugh so freaking hard. The blessings don't stop, my friend. It's incredible. Mm-hmm. And if you get a little confused about the blueprint, um, of how to go about your career, you have, I'm sure, plenty of people who are examples that you can mimic in this journey to help you as you add your own flair, or your own, if you're confused, lean on your community, lean on what's been done before. It's fine. Be clear about the cost, be clear about the offering. What is the offer? What are they paying for? What are they getting out of it? What's required of them? All of that? Be clear about that. What are the boundaries? What are the rules to this thing? Talk it all out, write it all out. Write up those contracts, make them sign those contracts before you talk to them, all of those things. All right, let's talk about love because Saturn is in your sign and you are the boss. But love, you know, especially if you're a woman, I don't know that you really want to be the boss. And so so sorry. Instead of using this authoritarian type energy to boss around your partner, especially if you are or feminine energy or woman or whatever. You just want to plan new experiences for you guys. Plan the experience, tell your partner the experiences that you want to have, and they'll do it. That's all. If you're dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer, they'll do it. They're happy to. Especially as Saturn moves into your sign, they're happy to. But it gets interesting because the closer we get to Cancer season and Jupiter enters Cancer, you kind of just really feel protective of your home and you really just kind of want to be home and all of those experiences. It's like, God, did I work all these years just to be able to do all this and now I actually don't even want to do anything at all? It's fine. You're just a little moody. Moody. Some days you want to do it, some days you don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a part of growing up and maturing and not being as excitable or maybe even energetic, and kind of knowing more about the world. And so you do, you're you're a little bit more selective about your fun. Let's just say that. But the love is there as long as you're not playing this authoritarian role. And when people try to be the authority of you because they are triggered by the fact that you are obviously the one in charge, don't laugh in their face. Don't, you know, don't overpower them. Listen to them. And then say what needs to be said about the situation and do what needs to be done about the situation and let it go. Don't don't exert this authority because you have it. Let the authority find you by people trying to play your role but not being honestly adequate. And so the opportunity for you to naturally set things up the way that they need to be between you will come to you. And that's the kind of the dance that Saturn does. Saturn has to navigate all of these people who, just so badly want to, be them to the point where they insert themselves in their lives, and they've got to, like, in order to, like, not cut off every person in their life, they've got to, like, do this delicate dance of love with someone who is obviously, like, showing their shadow sides of jealousy or, undermining you or all those things. And you've got to be the bigger person, the more mature one who laughs it off or who addresses it in a really sensual way. And instead of you having to say that I'm the authority, you need to follow my lead, they hear the message from God, not from you. And that's what you want. You don't want to have to be the one to to say that message in any environment, in work or whatever. Let those moments come to you, and you just enjoy the role. hmm hmm So, like, telling people no, right, is really the energy. Telling people no, but doing it in a way where they don't hate you. hmm Okay, let's talk about the signs that you're dealing with here. This Leo is creating something. It's sure it's about money, but it's not at all about money. It's about self-expression, and they're speaking your language. This fire energy. It's feels fun to you, really. And it's also fun knowing that what it is that they're doing will attract a lot of money as well, even if it takes a long time to build it. You're here for this constant journey. They're not going to stop. And if this is romance, just continue to take things slow. They respect your pace, even if it's not as fun for them. They are also maturing, and if they can't indulge with you in the ways that they want because you just don't have the time or the energy, they'll find another way, in a healthy way, out of respect for you. Yeah, they want to have fun because it gets their mind off of what they hate about life, you know, which is them all the time. So it's like either you want to be a part of that or you don't. And if you don't, again, they'll go find a way to have some fun elsewhere. Yeah. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they are wanting you to put your feelings first, and you can, but I think that you're just wanting them to focus on themselves, and make things happen for themselves, and meet you in that place, do the work, but they need your help, a lot of it. And you can give it as long as it's not overpowering you and things that you really need to do for yourself. But ultimately, I think that you can take responsibility for people in love, but is that really what you want? And I'll tell you, no, it's not what you want at all. Actually, you want someone who takes responsibility for you. You can take responsibility for people. That's not how you want to love. So you are evaluating a lot. Oh, and sorry, by the way, this Libra, they are the perfect five. They're as strong as you need them to be as a partner. It's quite perfect. Um, so yeah, Saturn is a big deal moving into your sign, and it changes everything for you. You've already got Neptune there. This is great. We've been waiting for this moment. We've been waiting for this moment. Fire signs have been waiting. Aries, you've been waiting. Your life has been on hold, and it's been depressing, honestly. you know, and now it's not. Now it's not, and you don't mind being the mature one, but really you want to move forward. You want to make some things happen, and you should in every aspect of your life. Okay, I'll talk to you in Cancer season. There's so much going on during um, Gemini season, but the biggest one for you is the Saturn transit, and congrats. Seriously, you worked for this. Now go build on top of it and celebrate your success. You can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. I'll see you in Cancer season. Bye.